He's so grumpy, so fucking grumpy. He's so grumpy, so fucking grumpy. He's so grumpy, he's a grumpy fucker. He's a grumpy fucker.
Hello! I've always dreamed of doing this shit. What am I gonna do today? I'm going to do a pão de ló, a Portuguese recipe of the base of a cake that I'm going to fill with strawberries, pineapple, kiwi, and some passion fruit in the middle too. Okay, hope you like this recipe. It's gonna be really nice. To do this very iconic Portuguese dish, you need 12 eggs, okay, of which you will need the 12 egg yolks that I already have here on the side, 6 egg whites, voila, that I'm going to beat up there with my whisk shortly, not just yet, okay? You will need 130 grams of plain flour, alright? 250 grams of sugar, and the beautiful baking powder, alright? A good tablespoonful of baking powder. Let the games begin. Mix. You got your thing looking really liquid, nice and pretty and well mixed. A good tablespoon, okay? Full enough. Right? And voila, into our flour. Before I turn it on, I'm just mixing it a little bit so a catastrophe doesn't occur in my kitchen. Because I'm a dickhead, I'm gonna have to wash these. Now I'm gonna have to wash the whisk and then go for the egg whites. Otherwise the fucking egg whites won't go nowhere. We'll be just here looking at me. Little trick for your egg whites. Just throw a little bit of salt in there. Okay, I already did throw a little bit of salt in there so they will grow a little bit better, according to my mama. Tips from my mama. Beating my egg whites, beating my egg whites, beating egg whites, yeah. Now, how do you know that your egg whites are beat? You can do this. You can do this to the pot and nothing falls. There, they're beat. Alright? Now, what do? We mix it with our main stuff. In Portuguese, claras em castelo, okay? And the spatula that we use to scrape all this stuff, it's called a Salazar, because our previous fascist dictator, before the revolution, was called Salazar, and he was a tight ass. He wouldn't spend a dime to save his own life. If you have a bigger bowl, helps too. It looks delicious. Voila. The mix is prepared. Now, we need a baking tray. If you have a proper baking tray, please don't hesitate. You know, the ones in the middle, a little bit taller than this, but I don't. I only have this crap, so this is what I'm going to use. But before I pour this in here, I have to make sure that I can detach the cake from this. To ensure that you can actually detach your cake from your baking tray once the cake is done, you first need to do some prep. You either have those little beautiful sprays that are like anti-adherent, or use the most basic ancient technique of them all that I know anyway, which is some butter. So just like that, okay? You just go all around with your butter. Don't be shy. Make sure you washed your hands, by the way, right? Go without saying. Wash thy hands. Pour the butter all around your tray so that the flour can actually stick to it. Alright? And just like that, Get your hand dirty. Dirty little hand. Madame, s'il vous plaît, would you please throw me some flour in this tray? Just a little bit. She's learning too. There, just a little bit. Alright? Maybe a little bit more, we'll see. So you start beating your tray like this. A little bit more. Yeah. That's it. Start beating your tray all around. And if intelligence was my forte, I would have already put that oven on. But I did not put that fucking oven on. So, now it's not preheated at 180 degrees, okay? And how do you know that the cake is going to be baked? Half an hour, 180 degrees, go check it out. Put your little knife in, or put your little sharp stick, put something thin, and look how runny the mix is through your stick. If it's not, if it just comes completely dry, your cake is probably baked. No Salazar, as we call it in Portugal. Spatula it is, or something. Spoon. Alright. Let it rip, boys. Just let it go. See how beautiful it looks already. Because sometimes I'm very forgetful, I'm gonna put an alarm half an hour from now to check first on my cake. It doesn't mean it's gonna be ready. Probably it's gonna take like 40 minutes, but we shall see. First alarm anyway. It's gonna be a solid half an hour. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to open it before in case it just shrinks on me, okay? Here he goes. Our beautiful, beautiful cake mix into the oven, and we shall see it in half an hour. So the alarm is done. Let's check it out. Right, we want to take that blast in my face first. And let's get something to pull it off. As you can see, grew alright. Looks like a big drop. I can't see it from there. The only thing I have is this knife to penetrate it and check out how cooked he is. Doesn't look too bad. Let's go there. Yep, looks good to me. Now I'm just gonna wait for it to cool down. Then the plan is to cut it in the middle, okay, once it's cool, and start doing our decoration and our stuffing. And it's gonna be delish. Next step, moving on. Don't be a dickhead like me, and you know. Now, you see little piece of string, floss, whatever you have, you're gonna cut this cake in the middle. Alright? So I'm going to start here on one side. And progress all the way. You get the line back and still use it for other purposes. No need to waste. Passion fruit. Got the pineapple slices. Whip up some cream. With the cream. With the cream. Oh yeah. Don't you wish your girlfriend could bake a cake like me? Now let's decorate our beautiful, beautiful cream cake. Right there, I pwned the law. This guy's the pineapples, the remaining pineapples from our jar, and the strawberry. Strawberry there, little strawberry there, little strawberry there, strawberry there in the middle, and another strawberry there. Voila, voila, voila. They're my beautiful, beautiful cream strawberry pineapple cake for Christmas that everybody's gonna love.
He's so grumpy, so fucking grumpy. He's so grumpy, so fucking grumpy. He's so grumpy, he's a grumpy fucker. He's a grumpy fucker.